Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're looking into, well, just an extraordinary story.
Absolutely. It's about divine creation, fierce devotion, and an incredible transformation.
Right. Our mission today is to explore the really fascinating origins of Lord Ganesh. You know, how he became the remover of obstacles.
And we're drawing on some excerpts from the birth and revival of Lord Ganesh. Great source material.
Definitely. So let's jump in. What's amazing, as the source points out, is that this story doesn't start with a typical birth, does it?
Not at all. It begins with Mother Parvati. She's in the Himalayas, bathing in a sacred lake, and she just has this deep, heartfelt wish for a son.
It sounds very personal, not some grand cosmic plan initially.
Exactly. And the way she creates him is just, well, unique. She uses turmeric and sandalwood paste from her own body.
Wow. So she sculpts this figure.
A lifelike baby figure, yeah. And then she breathes her divine powers into it. Just like that, the statue comes to life. That's Ganesh.
Incredible. And he gets a job right away, doesn't he?
He does, a really crucial one. Parvati tells him, guard this door, don't let anyone in until I get back.
And the text says he took this command.
How does it put it?
Very seriously. Which, sets things up for what happens next.
The inevitable drama. Because Lord Shiva, Parvati's husband, he returns home.
Right. And he has no idea about Ganesh or this instruction. He just wants to see Parvati.
So Ganesh stops him, blocks the way.
He does. Explains his mother's orders. But Shiva, well, he's not used to being denied entry to his own home, especially by a child he doesn't recognize.
And this isn't just a simple argument. The source calls it a clash of powers, escalating into something much deeper, a test of devotion, love, destiny even.
Absolutely. And Shiva's anger starts to build. I mean, really build. The description is intense, dark clouds, thunder, lightning.
Fire shooting from his eyes, apparently.
That's what it says. A truly fierce battle erupts between them.
And then the moment that changes everything. In the heat of it all, Shiva uses his trident.
Yes.
Yeah.
He severs young Ganesh's head. Ugh. Just silence after that, the text implies.
Yeah.
A devastating moment.
Utterly devastating. And imagine Parvati when she finds out. Her grief, her rage, it's immense.
The source says she manifests her fierce Durga form. You can almost feel that power, that protective fury.
And lets out a terrifying scream. Shiva instantly realizes the gravity, the terrible mistake he's made.
He has to fix it. He promises her, right, that the child will live again.
Yes. He immediately commands his followers, his Ganas, go north, bring back the head of the very first living being you encounter.
Which turns out to be
an elephant. They bring back an elephant's head.
And Shiva uses his divine power
to place the elephant's head onto the boy's body. A miraculous revival. And think about the symbolism the elephant, known for wisdom, strength, clearing paths.
It fits perfectly. And then Shiva embraces him.
He does. Declares him his son, part of his own heart. And crucially, he gives him that title, the remover of obstacles.
Ganapati, Vinyaka. Establishing that every auspicious beginning needs his blessing first.
Exactly. Every auspicious beginning would be incomplete without invoking his name. That's the key takeaway.
So Ganesh goes through this unbelievable journey from, a paste sculpture to a guard losing his head.
A really brutal loss.
And then being reborn, essentially, with this new form and this profound identity. It's not just that he removes obstacles, but how he got there.
Precisely. That whole violent, transformative experience is the very foundation of his power, his benevolence. It suggests that maybe our biggest challenges, our deepest losses,
they can actually be the source of our greatest strength, the catalyst for transformation.
That seems to be the message, doesn't it? Resilience, rebirth, finding power in the unexpected.
It really makes you think, what does this incredible story, this journey of birth, loss, and radical revival suggest about the obstacles we face in our own lives?
Yeah. What potential lies in transformation, even after things seem completely broken?
Something powerful to consider. A great place to leave it for today.